Ononhkwa'shón se wakweko Otsi'tsya'shón ni yonget skarluhia se goa jiwa gyote dana niwenhseró de dakwanadonha se ne owana soa nukne oni ne gardana soa ji the whatsta uankahunizora denyo ne ungwanara. Okay, hi everybody, my name is Otsi'tsya'shón and I'm going to be showing you guys for our Ononhkwa'shón medicine hunt. And these are flowers and medicines that you can find. Usually we find them around the school. And one thing I'd like to say before we get into it, this is meant for parents to be able to assist you with some of the language we're using with the children in our Zoom sessions so that you can do this with your children while you're out on walks together or in the bush. You can look for some of these medicines as well. And another thing is, just so you know, that we have so many different dialects in Kanen'shón, so the words that I'm using here might not be the words that are used for the same medicines in other communities or different families. I'm just using the words that I know for them. But if you have another word for any of these, Ononhkwa'shón, Dogani Otsi'tsya'shón, please, you can post it in the comments below, and it's always great to be able to share some of these different words we have. Okay, let's get into it. So, jujurundakwa gwanadonha se negiko gardana chi'edwatste. So first I'll show you the song that we sing when it's time to talk about the medicines and the flowers. Watguanohuarado Otsi'tsya'shón, Otsi'tsya'shón, Otsi'tsya'shón. Watguanohuarado Otsi'tsya'shón, Enkatéhswa'te. Wenhseráko. So you could use that song as well. I use it for Otsi'tsya'shón, but you could also use it for Ononhkwa, and this is what the symbol we have for Ononhkwa medicines. So it could go Watguanohuarado Ononhkwa, Ononhkwa, Ononhkwa. Watguanohuarado Ononhkwa, Enkatéhswa'te. Wenhseráko ne Ononhkwa. Auki jujurundakwa ne giko Ononhkwa ne yohahorno. Plantain, yohahorno. Yohahorno. So satéhswa't. You can try to say it with me. Yohahorno. 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 It covers the road. It's usually by the roads. That's the word I know for it. Yohahorno. And this medicine is really good one to use with children if they get a bug bite or a sting. You can just chew it in your mouth and put it right onto wherever the sore is. Yohahorno. Okay. Watguanohuarado Otsi'tsya'shón, Otsi'tsya'shón, Otsi'tsya'shón. Watguanohuarado Otsi'tsya'shón, Enkatéhswa'te. Wenhseráko. Ne digani wadunta ne nikagonsa'a. Nikagonsa'a. Nikagonsa'a dandelion. Nikagonsa'a. Awado desatsgahone nikagonsa'a oni. Yoyenerde. Nikagonsa'a. Satéhswa't arde nikagonsa'a. 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 Watguanohuarado nikagonsa'a. Watguanohuarado Otsi'tsya'shón, Otsi'tsya'shón, Otsi'tsya'shón. Watguanohuarado Otsi'tsya'shón, Enkatéhswa'te. Wenhseráko ne. The asawadunta is anok. Dogani a nyukseri oni awada asiro. Anok. So wato ne es satéhswa't asiro. Anok. 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 Dogani a nyukseri. A nyukseri. A nyukseri. Dahno negiko asatsari jinue ne e yo agweko yonawatsterde. That no yonanawa. So dogani nua like aktaje jinue ne gahyoha ni gahyoha'a. So you can find this anywhere next to like water or where it's really wet. And okne asatgatone ne it'll look like ohunde nio deskejero. So it'll look like grass. But gua like esto Wákeras, like eso Wenhseráko. It smells really strong. So anok, or niwenhseró. And these we find a lot around the different rivers or different little creeks that we have around the school. Niwenhseró. Tanawado Otsi'tsya'shón. Tano yo wego. Ononhkwa'shón, Otsi'tsya'shón. Ononhkwa'shón, Otsi'tsya'shón. Enkatéhswa'te. Negiko ne Ononhkwa. This is another medicine. That's a it's growing lots around our school. And neiko wanayanderi ne Ononhkwa'shón. Ononhkwa'shón. It's a little bit longer of a word, but we'll break it down a little bit. And wado anza sarit yondo. Ononhkwa'shón. 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 Now, no giko wado anzatste. This is what they call red willow or red whip. It's a protection medicine. Also, there's an inner bark inside that can be used for pain relief. There's lots of different uses. Some people use that as like a medicine for what you can boil it and spray it on things for protection as well. Ononhkwa'shón. Aquí, Ononhkwa'shón, Ononhkwa, 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 Ononhkwa'shón, Ononhkwa, Enkatéhswa'te. Wenhseráko. Negiko ne Gahteragradas, colt's foot, Gahteragradas. Desquiajero ne nikagosa'a. It looks a lot like a dandelion. Nekjia dandelion dego. It's Gahteragradas. Gahteragradas. Kind of, the word means it has like a stinky root. Gahteragradas. 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 Try it again. Gahteragradas. Gahteragradas. Yoyanere. Gahteragradas. Eso yo hacheka. There's a lot around growing around here. Okay. Ononhkwa'shón, Otsi'tsya'shón, Otsi'tsya'shón, Otsi'tsya'shón. Ononhkwa'shón, Otsi'tsya'shón. Enkatéhswa'te. Wenhseráko. Negiko ne asa niwenhseró. Asa niwenhseró. Sorry. Asa niwenhseró. Asa niwenhseró. And that's a trillium flower. Eso yo hacheka. Asa niwenhseró. Asa niwenhseró. Aquí, try it one last time. Asa niwenhseró. And these you can find usually in the woods where it's a little bit shady. So they usually find them in the woods. Garhako. Ononhkwa'shón, Otsi'tsya'shón, Otsi'tsya'shón, Otsi'tsya'shón. Ononhkwa'shón, Otsi'tsya'shón. Enkatéhswa'te. Wenhseráko. Negiko. This is another one. It's in English. It's called a trout lily. And you'll find them garhago in the woods, garhago. And this one's a bit of a longer word as well. Skajistokande. 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 Okay, we can try it together, and you can break it down slowly with a bit of a rhythm. It might help you to learn it. Skajistokande. 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 The trout lily. And when you notice the flower, it's almost like hanging. Antonio, like a snow hayot ni guaraksa. It's a little sad. Skajistokande. Ononhkwa'shón, Otsi'tsya'shón, 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 Ononhkwa'shón, Otsi'tsya'shón, Enkatéhswa'te. Wenhseráko. Ne oni awado azatsarni ne asa niodora asa niodora. And it almost sounds like asa niodorate, but it's a little bit of a different emphasis, a little bit different meaning. Asa niodorate. Asa niodorate. Red clover. So you can find these in fields usually. Gahetako. And yeah, you can usually find them, but they're a little bit later in the spring. So I don't know if I haven't seen any out yet, but they should be coming out soon. And these are like Otsi'tsya'shón. You can eat these; they're edible, and when you eat their petals, it tastes like it's a little bit sweet. They Otsi'tsya'shón. So we'll try it again. Asa niodorate. Asa niodorate. Asa niodorate. Asa niodorate. Asa niodorate. Awado asatsarni. Ononhkwa'shón, Otsi'tsya'shón, Otsi'tsya'shón, Otsi'tsya'shón. Ononhkwa'shón, Otsi'tsya'shón, Enkatéhswa'te. Out negiko ne yoskagonde. Ne Otsi'tsya'shón. Delphinium. Otsi'tsya'shón. Ezo wato adawatsorni. Ne usually like our yotkate ne gahandako. And you usually find it in the fields. Otsi'tsya'shón. Otsi'tsya'shón. It kind of just means the flowers are like stacked up almost on each other, and you can kind of see that. And they're oharanata usually purple. Very beautiful flower. Genie gachichio. Awado ansasiro awado ansaranyando ansasiro. Otsi'tsya'shón. 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 Guachike nuesne Otsi'tsya'shón. Otsi'tsya'shón. Yoyanerde. Ononhkwa'shón, Otsi'tsya'shón, Otsi'tsya'shón, Otsi'tsya'shón. Ononhkwa'shón, Otsi'tsya'shón, Enkatéhswa'te. Wenhseráko. So that's another, just at the end, those are all of the flowers that are part of, in medicines, that are part of our flower and medicine hunt that we've been doing for the last couple of weeks with the children. And for those flowers, the language that we've been focusing on is around smelling them. So that's why that's in the song. Enkatéhswa'te. Smell it. Satéhswa't. Enkatéhswa'te. I will smell it. Satéhswa't. And we usually ask the children, satéhswa't, awadoga satéhswa'te. Wenhseráko. Dogani. Wákeras. So those are the other words we're using with them currently. If it's Wenhseráko, if it smells good, or Wákeras, if it doesn't smell good. You can also use this as a jumping point to talk about its colors, and how it feels, like if it's yonetska, soft, or if it's yoniero, or if it's yonanoa, wet, or there's lots of ways you can use this, but that's how we've been using it, and I just wanted to share that with all of our parents.